Hey guys, it's just going to be a quick video tutorial to show you how to drastically improve the way your vocals sound on a particular cover of a song that you might want to record. Now, don't expect magic with this tutorial, so it's not going to make your vocals sound like a studio quality Justin Bieber kind of thing. So don't expect that, but you might get much better audio quality if you have a really bad microphone, or if it's like pretty low end, because most people can't really afford studio quality mics. Now, I'm going to pull out a random audio track I recorded of myself that I don't even know what this is. I just found it on my computer, so I'm probably not going to play for you guys. I'll just use it as an example to show you guys the waveform. On here, this is the waveform. Now it looks really choppy, I know. So the first effect that I'm going to put on is hard limiter. So this is going to really normalize your track for all these weird little lines you see popping up everywhere. You don't want that. It doesn't sound that great. So you really want to try getting rid of that. Now there is a way to really measure the dB limit, decibel limit, but I'm not going to show you guys that because I really don't want to play the track, because I seriously don't know what it is. So usually I do use -7, -8, or -9. Just see what fits best for your audio track. See what you think it should be and what sounds the best. So just go with your instinct. But I'll put -8 for this one over here. So I'll let it load. There you go. So basically what it did was it trimmed all those really nasty lines that were everywhere that made the waveform look really ugly. Now the next effect I'm going to put on is amplify. So I'll just quickly breeze through this, not a big explanation. I usually put this at 9.9. No, I don't. 2.3, -2.3. This is gonna make your track go really crazy now. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, that's what I usually do. It makes it sound much better, believe me, just try it for yourself. And I also add a little echo to it to make it have more depth, I guess. I usually just add 0.1 unless I really want to bring out the echo, which usually doesn't sound that great unless you really want an echo, I guess. Anyways, this is going to take a minute, so I'll just cut back when it's done. Or I'll just stop it because you already know what to do. So usually what I do after that is, this is not really necessary, and you could do this on Audacity, but what I usually do is I add a reverb. I don't have reverb on here, but I'm sure you guys can find it elsewhere. What I usually do is I go on Sony Vegas with my track. So it's freezing. There we go. Sony Vegas. And then I drag the waveform into, not the waveform, the audio track onto Sony Vegas. The one, let's just pretend this is the one I just tampered with on Audacity. So this is after Audacity. What I usually do is I go onto Media Effects. I add reverb over here. Again, you could do this anywhere you really want. It doesn't really matter. Reverb's the same for pretty much everything. And these are actually usually the settings I use. So you could just pause the video here to see what I usually use. This is what I like. It could be different for yours, I don't really know. But again, it's something that you should be experimenting with when you try editing your own cover. And also what I highly suggest is you go onto YouTube. So say, I don't really know a good song. Okay, let's go with Scream and Shout. I actually hate this song a lot. But Scream and Shout by will.i.am, whatever. Say you want to make a cover for this song. What you should do is you should go get the karaoke of this song. Over here, I'm not gonna actually play it. So actually wait, I will copy the URL And what I usually do is I go onto this is from my other takes that didn't really work that well, but I usually go on a program called FreeMake YouTube MP3 Converter, and it's basically an audio converter or video converter from YouTube that will preserve the quality of the videos you try taking off from here, and then you could basically just save it to your computer. So if you want to copy the audio track from this song, you literally just paste URL, double click by accident. So I want to save it as MP4, MP3. I just want the audio, so I'll just click this thingy instead of taking the entire video. Then it'll go somewhere in my documents, and then I'll download it and convert it. When I get the audio file, what I usually do when I edit my friends' covers is, I don't know, let's say this is Scream and Shout as well. I would usually put it on a secondary track, and then just make sure that this lines up with the beat of the song to make the cover work with the instrumental. So that's really a good way of, see, it just popped up and finished. This is really a good way to make your covers sound more professional. It's not gonna be super like studio like high end, but it will definitely be better than a lot of the other garbage covers that are posted on YouTube. No offense to those people, but it will definitely help. So yeah, I hope you guys learned something. I didn't have all the time in the world to explain this, but I hope it helped.